Hello everyone and welcome to the Aside Project YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to talk about the digital transformation hype and why it's becoming crucial for small businesses' survival. The concept of digital transformation was mainly coming from the need of the old-fashioned type of businesses to upgrade their models and operations to the new business requirements imposed by the digital era. Many people confuse digital transformations with digitalization. Simply put, digitalization is the act of using advanced digital tools to run your business operations. It can be, for example, having automated processes, big data tools to collect, extract, transfer, and structure your data, etc. Digital transformation, however, is more global than simply using technologies. It goes very deep and touches all the layers of your business, be it management, strategy, processes, and operations or resources and tools to fit to new types of business models or the new age business's requirements, but also to be able to follow up with the rapid evolutions of your market changes and consumers' habits, desires, etc. To give you a clear idea here, think about the evolutions of the automotive market. 10 years from now, the trends were about bringing some connectivity to cars, so automakers developed, for example, some connected features that they were still selling in the form of additional options and weren't in direct connection with the main functions expected from a car. You can always still park your car without the park assist module, for example. Today, we are talking about e-mobility services. We are talking about autonomous driving. And that's another and different layer than simply plugging a connected optional functionality to the car, because it implies a whole new business model, a new way of marketing the car. It's not just a product, it's a product with services, new type of development processes, etc. And that's the digital transformation. So why and when do small businesses need digital transformations? The first reason is because they need to follow up with an accelerated changing market. The trend started with the need to go from industrial business models to digital ones for corporate companies. We used to consider that startups didn't need such transformation since at the beginning they were the ones imposing it in the market with their disruptive models. And that was true, except for the fact that this belief is becoming very limited and some of those startups become corporates one day and lose their digital DNA. A great example of that is Amazon. If you take a closer look at the market dynamics for the last couple of years, you'll notice that markets are changing so fast and at an unprecedented speed. Everything that happened and is happening in our lives has direct and inevitable impact on the market evolutions, which are not always rational. Of course, you can try to predict the market trends and anticipate the direction that it will take. But keep in mind that it's just a matter of speculation. No one knows for sure how the market will evolve in a year or in 5 years. Everyone speculates. So simply put, if you have a startup or a small business and you're doing great today, the only way to ensure that you'll be doing great in the future is through using digital transformation as a catalyst to get all the insights that will allow you to have the best speculation in terms of market predictions. That's what we will call being a visionary and ensure that your business stay ahead of the curve all the time. Again, the best example here is Amazon. And even though I know that it's becoming some sort of cliche talking about Amazon, but it's always worth bringing it on the table because even after 25 years of its creation, Amazon is one of the rare companies that went from a startup of an online retail bookstore to a giant e-commerce monster, a leading-edge cloud services provider, a streaming services provider, a cutting-edge digital solutions provider through Alexa, etc. So yes, it's a cliche, but I believe it's still the greatest example of how startup and small businesses can leverage digital transformations to always be one step ahead their competitions, disrupt their markets, and take full benefits of emerging business opportunities. And the only way to do so is through continuously embracing digital transformations to anticipate future trends. The sooner you can do that, the better it will be for your business. The second reason is that customers want their cake and eat it too, right now. In today's world, customers have access to everything, everywhere. Being always connected makes us become more demanding regarding the services or products that we are receiving as customers. Adding to that, tremendous and almost instantaneous changes in our desires, needs, and motives. In the world of businesses, this means that customers are becoming hard to please, and with the availability of options, they become certainly hard to retain. Customers dictate the business strategy and not the other way around. What mattered yesterday for them might be outdated today. And if your business cannot keep up with that and manage to always bring them an unmatched customer experience, well, they will leave you, regardless of how good your products and offers are. It's a matter of being of service to them in real time. Not yesterday, not today, and not tomorrow, but all the time. And to do so, you will need to have a business that embraces agility, fast quality, real-time deliveries, and excellence, which in itself can never be achieved without transforming your small business into a technology-based machine capable to automate, customize, and enhance your customers' experience in real time through creativity, innovations, a high level of customer centricity, and a genuine use of digital technologies. Third comes the following up with the new working habits and employees' lifestyle. Another reason that pushes small businesses to consider digital transformations is the considerable change in the working habits and employees' expectations and lifestyle that has been created and accelerated with the COVID-19 pandemic. Ideas like working from home or being able to travel and work at the same time are becoming very popular these days. In many countries, employees are not rushing to go back to their usual 9-to-5 office days. Work relationships and communications, culture and environment have taken the lead in terms of employees' priorities when assessing their jobs. People started to follow new needs and desires, such as having more flexibility and control over their time, leaving their current positions for the sake of doing something more meaningful and bringing them a sense of belonging to a certain community, etc. Employees' priorities have changed, so does their lifestyle. And ignoring those new working habits is not an option that small business leaders can consider today. The only way to stay on top and keep attracting and preserving their workforce is through accepting their employees' new desires and needs and investing in digital technologies and tools that will allow them to offer the work environment and conditions that their employees are expecting from them. Small businesses need to rethink their position regarding their workspaces, their employees' policies, and their management style to go from a centralized model to a more flexible, collaborative, and decentralized one, which is definitely something that can be supported by the efficient implementation of digital transformations in their organizational structure. The fourth reason is to reduce costs and increase business agility. Small businesses are usually vulnerable structures and cannot easily afford a wrong turn. We've seen it during the COVID-19 pandemic, where governments had to provide massive amounts of financial support for such structures' survival during lockdowns. The lack of resources, liquidity, and appropriate infrastructure is becoming a major problem for such businesses. And the only way to go beyond this problem and turn it into profitable opportunities is through digital transformations. Think about it, guys. Through the use of technologies such as cloud services, for example, you can reduce your capital expenditure costs. Through automation, you can cut down mundane tasks and the costs of human errors, or through centralizing your data and efficiently define its usages across your business architecture, you make it available in real time to your employees, which tend to save you both time and money. There are many examples that show you how digital transformations can make your small business become more agile and profitable. And the easy and affordable access to digital technologies and expertise are making those solutions become more accessible to small businesses. So why not take profit from that and use them to boost your small business agility, reduce your costs, and increase your revenues? Then comes the fifth reason related to improving business decisions making. Last but not least, all the businesses that are thriving today have one thing in common. They switched to data-driven business models and mastered the efficient use of data to enhance their business strategies. This means that they have based all their strategies and decisions on data analysis and interpretations. Despite this seemingly obvious fact, many small businesses and companies in general still rely on intuition and questionable judgment rather than data-driven decisioning for much of their problem solving. This can be explained by the culture that prioritizes praising winners rather than those who make the best decisions, IT operations that don't make data accessible or easy to interpret, the constant pressure to ship and deliver the products or the tendency to privilege personal experience over data, etc. Using data to optimize your decision-making process for your small business is definitely not an easy task, but it's doable. And when it's done properly, it can bring insights to identify new business opportunities, better serve your customers, grow your sales, improve your operations, and more. It allows you to use evidence-based data to make decisions and plan carefully to pursue your small business objectives. You can think of it as a great risk management tool. The more you know through data, the more you can anticipate and make the right move to boost your business success, decisions, and strategies. The opportunities that a small business can leverage from digital transformations are huge, but that doesn't take away the complexity of such transformation. I highly recommend any founder to do a detailed and profound assessment of their business's situations and their needs for digital transformation. Why does your business need such transformation? What do you want to achieve from it? Will it serve your business to gain competitive advantage, or is it for the sake of disrupting your market through a breakthrough digital business model? Or maybe it's just about securing your business growth and customer satisfaction. How are you planning to start it? How much are you willing to invest in it, and what resources can you rely on? All those questions must be addressed before you give your go or no-go decision to engage in a digital transformation. It's always a question of balance between the benefits that your small business might gain from it and the level of risks that it can absorb without breaking. So if you are interested in such a topic and wondering from where to start in your business and how you can properly define a digital transformation for your small business, we have a quite cool course that contains interesting information to help you understand digital transformations and their impacts on the different layers of your startup. But most importantly, you will be guided through our step-by-step framework included in the course to show you the different steps that you can follow in order to build and run a digital transformation for your small business. I'm putting the link below. You can check it out, guys, if you want. So that's it for this video, guys. If you liked this content and the few tips and info shared here, make sure that you hit the like button. Digital transformations topic is really complex and cannot be covered in just one video. So we will be releasing other videos to cover its different aspects and share our tips and best practices with you. Make sure you stay tuned. Also, feel free to share your experience, thoughts, and stories about how you've tackled your small business digital transformations and how it worked out for you. Remember to subscribe to the Aside Project channel for more amazing and out-of-the-box business tips and resources to help you build the life that you deserve and make your dreams come true. Thank you so much for watching and catch you soon, beautiful people. Bye-bye.